Really quick, before we do get into this video, I did just want to say that I am debating on streaming the very first day of Season 4 on YouTube instead of Facebook Gaming. If you guys want to see that, kill the like button on this video, because what I'm going to do is probably open up the packs that I do every single Friday, do the Exposing the Odds thing live, and then just give away all the cards to the people that are in the stream. So if you guys want to see that, kill the like button on this video, and yeah, enjoy. If you guys need any grinding done in season number 5 of my team, be sure to hit up my guy Rose NBA on Twitter. 100% legit and really reliable. Be sure to go hit him up. The link to his Twitter will be in the description down below. What is going on, guys? It is your boy Bio2k, and today, man, I'm bringing you guys a video talking about the brand new cards here that we could potentially be seeing here in season 6 of NBA 2K22 Myteam. Now, I'm really hoping, I'm going to just say this right out the gate, I'm really hoping Season 6 kind of turns this Myteam around, because right now we are in the month of April, and this is supposed to be the time where 2K is just popping off. Everyone's having a great time. Everyone's having fun, and it honestly just hasn't been hitting that way. I mean, I don't know about you guys. I've been trying my best to find ways to have fun with this game, and you guys obviously know I even started up a no auction house to try to make it more challenging for me, and even with that, like, I'm still just, I don't know. I still, there's no motivation really to play this game. And even being on a no auction house account, I mean, we've obviously built up a really good team here with the Dark Matter codes. We got Vince from this last season. We got Jeremy Grant from this last season. We got Sharif, which is really cool. We saw good budget cards like RJ drop. We got the level 40 in Ray Allen. And we also did get the moments of the month in John Morant. So there was a lot of stuff to do, and I feel like there's a lot of cards to get and everything, which is cool. But I feel like, again, overall, the last 2 weeks of the season have just died. Like, I feel like really there was just, I don't want to say there's nothing to do, because yes, there's still some stuff I could do, but it's like you guys know what I mean. There's no really incentive to do it. So I feel like there's just been, the last ending of season 5 just kind of got stuck a little bit. So I'm going to give you guys some predictions of how, or what I think is going to happen in season 6, and really hope some of them come true, because I honestly really want to see some new cards drop. I mean, I would literally love nothing more, trust me, than to have a lot better of a season that feels more rewarding and feels like a lot more to do. First things first, we do have the level 40 reward. Honestly, Ray Allen, I mean, he's a card that's decent. I mean, I know obviously we were kind of locked at that shooting guard position, so a lot of people were speculating Ray Allen. I actually even got it right myself, but I feel like Ray Allen was a lot easier of a guess and everything. So Ray Allen was cool and everything, but I feel like this whole season was very kind of whatever, you know what I mean? Like, again, like the rewards going through it were cool, but Ray Allen, not really like anything too crazy, you know what I mean? It's not like people were jumping out of their seats to get this like Ray Allen card. Now for the level 40 here, I'm kind of flip-flopping between two things of what I think this is going to end up being. The first I think we could end up seeing for this is going to be one of the 75th anniversary cards that we did not actually end up getting. Now, obviously, you guys know each season it did have, you know, like, or each year or whatever you want to say, everybody did vote on what they were going to get out of that, like, 75th set. And obviously, there was 3 other options that did not get picked, and I could see one of those cards potentially being the level 40. I am honestly hoping, like I said, they make it somebody that everybody's going to want to grind for, to really bring back that excitement in grinding for level 40. So with that, I'm hoping that we maybe see a guy like Kazi Russell be that level 40. I mean, I think that'd be really cool, honestly. Like, I mean, yes, the card would be cheesy, but it's a level 40. I feel like if you're grinding for level 40, like, you should be rewarded. Ray Allen, I mean, you can't move with Ray Allen, you know what I mean? Like, 99% of what you're going to do with Ray Allen is just spot him up somewhere and green that open shot. But you can literally do that with, like, a gold. I mean, I was dropping people off the other day with gold James Bouknight. Like, I want to see cards that, like I said, are a lot better. Kazi Russell would definitely be really cool for that. One other guy I could see, or 2 other people, maybe a guy like LaMelo Ball, maybe a guy like AK-47, Andrei Karolinko. I would love nothing more than to have one of these guys be the level 40, because as I said, I just want a good card to grind for and really bring back that excitement in grinding. You guys got to remember, we're at this part of the year where, like, there's going to be a lot of good overpowered cards dropping soon. So I would love if a free card, level 40 card, ended up being one of those cards. Like, I think a lot of people would as well. Now, I normally do the offline first when I make these videos, but I'm actually going to talk about online, because I think the online stuff is what needs to be touched up the most. And the reason why is because, like, I feel like this is where, like, a majority of the player base is, and we need to really see some better rewards. Now, I will say, Triple Threat Online took a massive W this season. The two cards that we ended up getting for Triple Threat Online being Sharif and Jeremy Grant, I think both of them are very solid cards, especially Jeremy Grant. Like, I think you can get away with using both of them, so I'm not really too mad about Triple Threat Online. I think it was actually done really well this season. Again, I would have liked to see more prize packs and stuff, but they did actually add the Beast packs on here. So again, they did good. I'm not going to knock them for actually improving a game mode for once. But I will say that when it does come to Triple Threat Online, we are probably going to start off with a 98 overall, and then that is going to move into a Dark Matter. Same thing with Triple Threat Offline. And you guys already know, when it does come to Triple Threats, I don't bother predicting them anymore because we get the most random cards for Triple Threat Online and Offline. So, like, even going back to this, I mean, Ray Feralson, Danilo Gallinari, like, I'm good on trying to even somewhat try to predict those. My Team Unlimited. You guys can see I do not play this mode, man, and I know a lot of people don't as well, because Showdown is cool. It introduces a new thing where you get Hall of Fame badges and all this, but it's not worth the stress. I'm not gonna lie. Playing Unlimited is just not worth it. The rewards are whatever. Like, in my opinion, like I said, unless you boost it, there's no point. But for Unlimited, we did see Cincinnati Powell, which I know a lot of people did like. He is a very good card. So again, I'm not going to knock what they did there, but I do think it is time we do see a Dark Matter for My Team Unlimited. And the very first Dark Matter card I think we're going to end up seeing is a guy like Michael Porter Jr. This is somebody that a lot of people want in this game, and Michael Porter Jr. has not had a card since the very first set of this game, which was a Sapphire card. Which, don't get me wrong, he was really nice and everything, but we haven't had an upgrade of him in that long of time. So maybe they don't go right to the Dark Matter, but I do think we are going to be seeing an upgrade of him at some point this season. So putting him in Unlimited, I don't think would be all that bad. Going into Limited, again, this is going to be a Dark Matter card. Now, I've been begging for this so much, and I've talked about this every single season. These cards are meant for the first day of the season when really they need to be made for the last day of the season. So I would love nothing more because we already know it's coming. I don't like it when they drop, but I'm talking about for the average player that does want to go for these cards and everything. Let's be honest. This card needs to be a cracked version of a card, maybe even an out of position card. As much as I hate to say that, we do need to see somebody that is really good in this position. Now, even like going back to what I was talking about with the level 40, we did obviously, like I said, we saw a bunch of the 75th anniversary cards drop here, or I'm sorry, that they obviously didn't get voted in or whatever. So I think Limited would again be a perfect opportunity for one of those cards. So again, maybe put a guy like Kazi for the level 40, and then going back in here, I would honestly say maybe like, I'm trying to think of some of the other options that we could potentially end up seeing. I mean, honestly, maybe we end up even seeing like a Joel. Well, I don't want to say Joel Embiid. Embiid's probably going to get a card in a different set. Let me go check the thing really quick. I will be right back. Bah. All right, well, I went back through them, and the options were not nearly as good as what I remember. So realistically, the only good option I could see for Limited is maybe a guy like Bobby Jones, where they do give him that cracked defense that he normally does come with, but then obviously give him that really good offensive side as well. I'm like genuinely surprised that like these options are really a lot worse than what I thought they were going to be. Like, I mean, even guys like Wayne Embry, Rudy LaRusso, Richie Guerin, like, I don't know. Like, I for some reason remembered a lot better names than what we actually were seeing with these sets. So, my bad on that. But like I said, a guy like David Thompson, maybe a Wayne Embry, maybe even, again, that Bobby Jones card, I think all of them could actually be pretty solid. So with draft mode and clutch time, I honestly think that we are going to be seeing some pretty random cards here. And two guys that I think, you know, not really so much random, that I think that they could make into pretty good cards here are Jaylen Brown and George Mikan. I think these two guys could be pretty solid in these modes. I don't really know like how they would kind of fit a theme together or whatever, but I don't really think players are based on a theme. I mean, Cincinnati's Powell, Jeremy Grant, I mean, obviously Big Z, like obviously these players don't just blend well perfectly, you know. But for clutch time, I think a guy like Jaylen Brown would be pretty cool. I think it would give a lot of good budget players, you know, a really solid 3-and-D guy with a good jump shot and everything like that. And honestly, I think a lot of people would grind for a Jaylen Brown. And with draft mode, I mean, putting a guy like George Mikan out there may not be all that bad. I mean, again, a good center that has a good, obviously the ability to stretch the floor, play really good defense. And honestly, I think if they really do make George Mikan the way I'm thinking they would, it would really obviously bring back draft mode. Draft mode has not been useful since season 1. So I think if they did do that, it'd be really cool and obviously give draft mode a purpose to be played once again. Now going into the offline stuff, I don't think we see a new domination, if I'm being completely honest. I don't think we're going to end up seeing one. If we do, cool, but I really don't see us getting another one. And if we do, it won't drop right away, I believe. I mean, normally they do put a little bit of a delay behind it. So yeah, obviously I wouldn't expect anything there. Triple the offline, like I said, I'm not really going to bother trying to predict anybody that drops in here. I mean, maybe a guy like, I don't know, like Mel Daniels or something that's super random that maybe they just throw in here. But yeah, I don't really see anything as far as, you know, offline goes. I don't really think we're going to get anything too crazy. As far as the token market goes, I don't know what they're going to do. They're probably going to drop another opal and probably drop another pink diamond. But as far as the dark matter goes, I don't think they're going to, because they dropped Thurl Bailey a couple of weeks ago, or a week ago. And I don't know. I don't see them dropping another one. If they do, I mean, it'd be cool, but I still don't think it's going to be anybody too crazy. So hopefully I'm wrong about that. But yeah, same thing with it, you know, the token cards and stuff. They're really hard to predict. And honestly, I don't know what they're really going to do with that. They kind of throw me off a little bit, but like I said, I am really hoping that we do see a really good start to season 6, especially with these rewards cards. Now let's talk about the promo that is going to be dropping here and what I think we are going to end up seeing. And I don't know what exactly it could end up being. I don't think it'll be a signature series set, because I feel like we've gotten that a lot as of late. Obviously we've gotten Luka, we got D-Rob, we got Rudy Gay, we got KD. I think we've just gotten a lot of signature series sets, especially as of late. Like I said, limited edition, I'm really hoping that this is not what they do. Limited edition, it drives me absolutely nuts, and I would really prefer not to see the limited edition set drop, but I genuinely would not be surprised if that's what we end up getting. We do have obviously a bunch of these promos. Would they start out with an out of position set? I don't think so, because that would mean they would do back-to-back out of position sets. I don't think that they would do that, but again, I'm not really putting it past them. So if I had to guess what we're going to end up seeing, it's either going to be a third iced out set, obviously with the cryogenic stuff, where they could obviously, you know, put a reskinned glitch thing, or we're actually going to just end up getting a flash set with a glitch player and obviously the remaining flash sets or flash players. And honestly, I don't know exactly who's going to be in this set, but if I had to predict, finally, I think we are going to be getting a Paul George and a Kevin Durant. I think KD's time to be in this game has come up. I think he definitely needs to be dropping. He literally was on the cover of this last season that we're in now and never got a card. So I'm assuming he's headlining the way next time, followed by, again, Paul George. And I think they could do Paul George with the glitch thing or put him in the cryogenic thing or whatever, with him being able to play shooting guard, and they could do obviously whatever else with him. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about these predictions. Let me know what predictions you guys may have of your own. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy, and yeah, peace.